Almost ready, just adding in a graphic. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Voice of Wrestling Quiz Night. It's final night. Got that big fight feel in the air. We've had, I think this is the 9th week of the tournament, and it's all come down to this, a big final. It's going to be a big best of 5 match to crown our first champion. On one side we've got Liam. He came through the A block. I think he was the first person to get a crowd call correct. Came through, won the block, straight into the semi-final, dusted off John in the semi-final with, without any disrespect, wasn't particularly close. He sped his way through. Whereas Alan came in last minute, came through the Battle Royal, wasn't even around for the block section. Won the Battle Royal, straight into the semi-finals. Incredible semi-final, extremely close, but just about managed to win his way through to join the other side of the grand final. My phone goes off. This is as I said, the grand final of the world's... Yes, very smug. The world's hardest quiz determination league, the premier quizzing league in all of wrestling Twitch streamers, done by people wearing Liverpool tops. We've had a lot of things to get us here. Now, generally, for those who may have not watched in the past, this is an interacting wrestling quiz where the participants who get to come on the show are drawn from the audience. We've had 8 weeks of quizzing to get us to this point. We've had several different ways of qualifying for the tournament. As I said, Liam won the A block. Alan came through the last chance battle royal phase. Made it to the final. Thank you for the follow, mildly cretinous. I will be keeping an eye, as always, on both the Twitch chat and the chat in the Discord. But I will say, most people... It's a very loud vibrate. I will say most people involved in the discussion are in the Discord chat as opposed to the Twitch chat. You can find a link to join the Discord if you want to get involved in the conversation. Below the stream, there's an icon. That's the Discord icon. You click it and you get an invite to the Voice of Wrestling Discord, and then scroll down to VOW Podcast Network channels. Go to VOW Quiz Night. There's a bunch of people in that. Okay. Here's our semi-finals as our big final. And courtesy of the producer, Andrew Rich, 1/3 of the winning Voices of Wrestling team who managed to triumph over the All-Stars, has graciously provided us with this lovely tail of the tape graphic. I won't read it out because you can all read. Probably better than me, to be fair. It's a beautiful graphic. Andrew's really gone in with some heavy shots there in the weaknesses section. It's alleged dog bite injury. Let's bring up the tweets, the full storyline in. Here we go. Why is that not opening? That's annoying. There we go. On screen, there we go. So, as you can see, Alan's already getting the excuses in early. Was apparently bitten by a very cute dog. I'm having a hard time believing it. That dog looks far too cute to bite anyone. It's quite interesting that after Liam has been modelling himself after Jay White, has come through fairly dominantly through the A block, then fairly dominantly through his semi-final. Been chatting a lot of shit on Twitter, whereas Alan came through the last chance qualifying match, just scraped through in the semi-final, hasn't been chatting quite as much shit, and yet the chat definitely seems on the side of Liam. There's not a lot of 4L fans in there. Let's get them on mic. If the both of you could join into the hold channel, I will pull you in, and we'll get some words before we head into the big match. Alan was calling people out 2 rounds before he got to the final. That is true. To be fair, it's a good shout, Taylor. Alan, if you could join the VOW quiz night hold section, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay. Let me just check that they... Hello to the both of you.
My lovely quizmaster that I'm always a big fan of. How are you, sir, on this fine evening?
Feeling
Fine evening.
well buttered.
Hey.
Oh, Liam's here. Ugh.
Oh. It's always nice to be on a Discord call with one very lovely, very knowledgeable, very talented human being, and then some piece of garbage who blames his loss on a dog bite. It's
Rob, I was hoping we'd have a few pleasant minutes alone here, just to chat, gentleman to gentleman, before things got ruined. But oh well.
Typically, Alan, wouldn't you
Tanya
need
Harding
two
has decided to join in.
Wouldn't you need 2 gentlemen to have a gentleman to gentleman talk? In that case, I don't know why you need to be here.
At least
Funny
I'm not manipulating puppies.
Okay. We, as usual, had 156
Ooh.
potentially weighted topics. The 10 that were drawn out are on screen now.
Ooh, do we guess what the other person banned,
Oh,
or?
sure, go for it. I gave each person
Ooh.
2 vetoes, but they don't know what the other person's vetoed.
Okay. So I think Alan. Let's see if I can get into his head. I think he probably. I don't see him talking a lot about AEW, so I think that's a reasonable thing to ban. And 2000s is very vague, so maybe let's go with that. Sorry, I just turned up my volume, so I was conscious of blowing out the speakers. So yeah, I'm gonna guess Alan's banned AEW and 2000s.
I think if I click, it will just show all the bans. So, Alan,
Yes.
do you wanna go for your guesses of what Liam might have banned beforehand?
I'm gonna say that Liam, unlike me, who applied some nuance and tactics to my decision making on the ban, I just think he made his choices based on fear, and he looked at what he wasn't good at, and he went with maybe WCCW, and I'm gonna say maybe 80s Pro, whereas because really, let's be honest, guys, I don't have a weak topic unless you're talking about like wrestling theme music. Which I'm sorry, Andrew Rich, it's not a topic. It's not part of the wrestling knowledge that I bring to the table. It just doesn't count. And I got blindsided with some questions on that a couple of weeks ago. But
Alan's just
yeah,
shooting hard on theme music.
I played it tactically, and Liam was right. I did veto AEW, but not because I don't know my AEW. I know plenty about AEW, but I know Liam fancies himself as a bit of an AEW connoisseur. So I was like, let's get that one out of here. Let's not let this guy play in his comfort zone. Let's drag him into this. Is the final. He needs to step up, put his big boy pants on, and take him out of his comfort zone. So I said, let's get AEW out of there. And and I also took TNA and Impact out of there because look, no one wants to be focusing on TNA and Impact here this evening. So
it's true.
Garrett's gonna be very mad in the chat.
Garrett, Andrew, look, hey, if everyone's gonna be hating on me, I might as well keep making my enemies.
Well, Alan,
I'm like Tanahashi strolling into DDT or All Japan, playing that air guitar, looking fabulous. That's me.
Garrett is indeed very upset in the chat. He said he was going to root for you, Alan, but you've lost your one fan.
So go on, Robin. Reveal what's been excluded from the pool, and I can explain my rationale here.
Oh, AEW out of here. It is 1x1. TNA out of here. WCCW gone.
See, I knew he'd do that.
And then Rev Pro be gone.
Well, see, Alan, here's where you fall into my trap. So when I saw this pool, I had 4 weaknesses. I've not seen any WCCW. Brit Rest is rubbish. AEW is rubbish, and TNA is something of a blind spot. So you've actually taken out all my weaknesses inconveniently here. I've just got to thank you for your act of kindness here. It's really made this a lot easier for me to work with.
Well, Liam, I don't have to worry because unlike you, I don't have any weaknesses.
Between the two of you, you've left a lot of Puro left in the pool. It's going to be a Japan heavy session of quizzing.
And the fun thing is I've been studying. I spent all day, I intended to spend all day watching a bunch of stuff yesterday, and then I ended up watching a bunch of Ebersan matches, which, works out.
Could everyone in the chat just, for the benefit of my wife, let us know how noisy is her crackling of her bag of popcorn and chewing of her popcorn beside me coming through on the audio here? She just told me to fuck off.
It's very slightly audible, but I think it just adds some lovely ambiance.
I'll be honest, I'm just as much of a heel at home as I am in the chat. She's rooting for you too, Liam.
Jesus.
What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something.
Michinoku, bro.
Oh yeah, I was gonna chastise you for studying because, like, yeah, I just don't need to. I mean, it's all there.
Well,
all the knowledge
well,
is there. So.
Well, Alan, I'm sorry that some people come here to win and some people come here to look pretty. You might come here to look like, the
I
pretty
do
porn
look
star you
pretty.
are, but yeah, and I can't deny you look much prettier than I do, but I've come here to win.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes when those big boss magma questions come your way.
Okay, so since, unlike the semi-finals, this is going to be a big best of 5. After every 2 rounds, depending on how long it takes, we're going to have a short break to refill drinks, go to the toilet, etc., etc. So take that pressure off your mind. As like in the semi-finals, it's whoever wins the most rounds overall. So first to 3, although it is possible for some ties to happen, will win.
Yep.
Not the most combined points across rounds. Just for that to be clear. Okay, so
this is tennis rules essentially.
yeah, sure.
This is tennis rules, but there is certainly no love involved.
I beat my wife 6-love yesterday in a tennis match.
That
absolutely thrashed her. I have to say. So yeah, it was. She didn't play well, but I was on top form.
I was very glad you added in a tennis match there, because for half a second I was like, Jesus Christ!
Jesus, get your minds out of the gutter. I know you're wrestling fans like we all are, but come on, it's been a bad couple of weeks. But come on, tennis. Nice in the Sarah actually yelled at me the other day because in a miss, like one of the afternoons where it was all kicking off on the timeline, like all the really bad stuff was coming out, and I did a retweet from our tennis club that was like, "Hey, want a free membership? Take a selfie of yourself beside one of the posters we've left around town." And I just retweeted it to be nice to the tennis club. And she was like, "Alan, I'm going through my timeline. It's all this horrible stuff, and then it's you retweeting the fucking tennis club poster gimmick." Oh, poor tennis club guys can't get no love.
Well, unless.
That's
kind of what
also
they start with, really, isn't it? But
yeah.
Tennis jokes.
And if they're lucky, they'll get the juice.
Love some
I'm
juice.
here all week, everyone.
Let's move on from tennis love to pro wrestling love.
Oh
yes.
Wait, there's no KG mood. Shit.
I mean, was pro wrestling love in the first decade of a bit, I think.
2000s, yeah.
Could come
I'd
up.
say like, oh yeah, pro wrestling love was very 04, 05, 06. I remember.
Yeah.
And then they had the Earthquake show that was also called that, but that was tens, I think. Anyway, let's get to it.
Yeah.
We could spend 2 hours barbing ahead of the quiz.
Yeah. Let's not make this 7 hours long.
So the first round is going to be the numbers game. We've played this a couple of times. I think just the one time so far. So the way this is going to work is there's 6 different questions that are going to be asked, 1 of each category, and they're each going to be a number answer. You will each have a guess for each answer, or I shouldn't say a guess, an answer. Your well-educated estimate for each answer, and whoever is closest will get the amount of points they were closer to the answer to than their opponent. Whoever is behind in the round will get to answer second. So that obviously, otherwise the person who would first could obviously just always answer the same answer as the other person. So that's to stop that. If
this is the same thing that I did with Adam, right?
It is indeed.
That is correct.
If it's tied and the person in second answers the same as their opponent, that's allowed, but it will then mean the order will swap for the next round. Hopefully that all makes sense. If not, obviously, I am happy to answer questions. Liam, since you were won your semi-final more dominantly. I'm going to give you the choice. Would you like to go first or second for the first question?
I would like to go second.
Smart choice. Okay, Alan. The first question is, how many IWGP leagues did Antonio Inoki win in the 80s? And that's specifically tournaments titled IWGP League.
Okay. In the 80s specifically.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with 4.
Oh, you're locking in. Okay.
So
Liam.
when you say 80s, you mean like 1980 to 1989?
I do indeed.
So the answer is 6. It's 1980, 81, 84, and then there's like the 3 before the title comes into effect. And then you've got Sakaguchi, and then Hogan won 1. But yeah, the answer is 6.
Very confident, but unfortunately, not right. He did in fact win 6 of the big singles tournament in the 80s,
Right.
but only 4 of them were called the IWGP League. That would be the
Got it.
84, 86, 87, and 88. So Alan was
Right.
dead on. So he gets the 2 points.
I'll be honest, I'm delighted, but I'm also terrified because I totally winged that, and Liam actually sounded like he knew what he was talking about. So, yes, a good start for me, but also an ominous start for me.
You can really feel the research coming through here. Someone wants to win this. But I mean,
Yeah.
I get the sense you both want to win this, but Alan might be going, shit, maybe I should have researched. Okay. Question 2. This will be Alan answering first, again, since he is now in the lead. How many Fukumen, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, World Leagues have there been?
Fuck you, man.
How many fuck you, man, World Leagues have there been in Michinoku Pro?
Ooh, I'm gonna say 14.
Sorry, was that 13 or 14?
14.
Okay, locking that in. And Liam.
Fukumen World League, yeah?
Uh-huh.
8.
8. 8 plays 14. I can reveal you've both gone high here, so Liam has scored a lot of points.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It's actually only 6. It was in 95, 99, 03, 07, 2012, and 2016. So
I thought it became a yearly thing after a certain point. That's why I went so high.
unfortunately not. There were a lot more of the tag ones than the singles ones. So
Right.
maths. That's 6 points to Liam as he surges into the lead.
Mm.
There we go. So, Liam, you'll be answering this next question right.
Sure.
First. Ominous.
I will be answering it right. Don't
Okay.
worry.
What year did Manabu Nakanishi win his only IWGP championship?
2009.
No hesitation at all. Alan?
Wait, what? I thought we were doing this numbers gimmick.
Yeah, it's a number. Give us a number.
It was his first IWGP Heavyweight Championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Years are indeed a number.
I would have jumped to 2009 too, but I'm starting to think it was. He did have an earlier one. I know that was kind of considered a gold watch reign, but I think he had an earlier one.
I mean, just to be clear, Robin, Alan can answer the same question if he wants, correct?
Yes, he can give the same answer. But obviously,
I suppose it's an opportunity for me to pull myself back. Let's see, Kensuke had it in. I either take the gamble and either pull myself level or kill myself in this round, or I play it safe and still have to close that gap on another question. How many questions do we have left in this round?
3 more after this one.
there are indeed
3 more. Not many opportunities.
Well, there could be a big number,
I'm the one I was going to go with was 2000.
Talk me through it.
I'm just picturing him winning that title with long hair. But am I just thinking of the G1? Oh, when they put up the pictures for an IWGP match, doesn't he always come after Tanahashi? And they only put people up the first time they won it. Yeah, I think I'd be making a mistake if I go with the gamble here. I think I gotta also go 2009.
Cool.
nice save. You're indeed correct. And if you'd listened to the question, I did say only Rain.
Oh, did you?
But
oh, then.
Okay, no points there.
And you are correct. He won the G1 with long hair. So
yeah, it must have just been the G1 I was thinking of. But yeah, because like I watched the Tanahashi match when he won the title in 2009 when it happened. Great series of shows in Cork and Hall that week. But yeah.
Just about saved yourself there. Could have almost been an unassailable lead straight away for Liam. Okay. Next, and Liam is again answering first on this one. How many successful defenses did Kenta have of the GHC Heavyweight Championship?
In total? Okay. Did he only have the one reign? Yeah, he had the junior. Okay, so he only had the one reign. Okay, so let me see who was in that reign. We're talking defenses, not people, right? So it's matches.
Correct.
Okay. So and success. Okay. I'm just doing names on my fingers. Off the top of my head.
Don't want to give anything away.
No, absolutely not. 9.
Locking in 9. Alan, what's your retort?
I'm gonna go with I want to get as many points as possible, but I don't want to go too far away from what I think is right. Can't get too greedy with it. Not going to go more than 2 either side of them. I'll go on the low end. I'll go with 7.
7. Well, I can say they're both good guesses, but Liam's run of incredible quizzing continues as he absolutely nailed it. It was indeed 9. So he's taken another 2 points there.
That's the problem with being behind early in the numbers round. You got to take the gambles. And
yeah,
the numbers round was my friend in the semi-finals. But I'll be honest, I don't like this round. It's
is it uncomfortable when you're losing? Is it?
I don't like this round. I don't like this quizzing. I don't like this tactics. I like to be straight knowledge, straight up. Here's a question. Here's an answer. That's my strength.
So the defenses were Maybach, Segura, Yano, Marufuji, Yone, Haste, Nichols, Nakajima, and Nagata. 2 questions remaining.
I totally forgot the Yano match. That was Yano GHC heavyweight title contender.
2013. Oh. Ooh. Yeah.
Like, I feel I've had this reaction several times every time I see it, but I'm always surprised Kento only ever had one reign. In my head, he's always had at least two, but no, just the one, and quite late as well.
Well, it's because of like he only became a full heavyweight pretty late, right? In the Noah run.
Yeah, he was still doing junior stuff
in like
up
2009,
till
2010. He
2009 was a big junior run for him. Then he got injured, and then he came back, and he was still a junior for a little bit when he came back. But I think of black tights or dark tights Kenta is kind of what I think of as heavyweight Kenta.
Yep.
Okay, so WWE question up next. Liam again going first. Since WWE got the F out, how many King of the Ring tournaments have there been?
Okay. So there's the 2002 one. Which was okay.
Robin, could you just repeat the question for me there very quickly?
Since WWE got the F out, how many King of the Ring tournaments have there been?
Gotcha. Cool.
I actually don't know this.
Makes a change.
There's someone who's tripping me up. In my head, who I think won a King of the Ring, but I can't remember if it was at a tournament or not because it's in like a blank. So when you say that's through to present day, yeah?
Uh-huh. So since they changed over to the WWE name onwards.
I'm going to guess 3.
Okay. 3 is locked in for Liam. Alan.
I'm gonna not get too many points on this one, but I think I'll get closer anyway with 6.
6. Okay, so the first one was Lesnar.
Yes.
Followed up by King Booker.
Yeah. Yep.
Then William Regal won.
Yeah. That was a sweet tournament. Regal and Punk having like a 7-minute just shoot style match on Raw where they beat the crap out of each other.
Then we had King Sheamus with his Irish crown.
Right. Yep.
Then Wade Barrett won it. I think while he was doing Bad News Barrett. And then finally, the most recent, Baron Corbin, King Corbin. So it was indeed 6, Alan. So
They were the 6. They were the 6 I had.
You've jumped up 3 points.
Outing myself as a closet WWE expert and Japanese wrestling. What's the fake pro nerd? Fake pro girl. That's it, isn't it?
So you've closed in the distance. You need to go for a little. You've closed in his range that he can get on the last one, and as with last time, I've gone for quite a big number for the last one to give both people a chance. The question, it's a 2000s question. So in the first decade of the 2000s, so the year 2000 till 2009, how many matches did AJ Styles wrestle for PWG?
Okay. So, okay. I'm just, okay.
I could totally gain numbers on this. It's a good question, Rob. I love the numbers round. I don't know if I've said that before, but I love the numbers game.
So the thing I'm doing in my head is I'm trying to figure out how many shows PWG's done through that time, and figure out like the time frame that he was working there. This is any PWG show.
Correct. And it's matches, not shows, to be clear.
Yeah, okay. Because he won a bowl. Did he win a bowler? He won a bowler.
You do not talk about my Jesus. I've left out one word in that sentence.
Yeah.
Those who know.
Let's go 22.
22. Okay, so if the answer is between, what would it be, 18 and 25, then Liam has got it. If it's not, and Alan guesses the right side, he will steal or tie the round.
So 18 and 25. If I get it on one of them, I tie, or do I lose still? It's 17 and 26 to tie.
So he guessed 22. So if you guess, if you guess 18, you would get, and it's lower, you would get 4 points, so you would win. So if you guess 19, you would tie. 18, you would win. And then on the opposite side, it would be 25 and 26.
Okay.
Don't trip.
Last time with the 80s WF tag team title changes, it turned out to be the high side that was the clear and obvious answer. So I'm a bit nervous going low, even though my instincts are thinking it's a bit lower. I'm gonna go low, and I'm gonna go for the win instead of the draw. No, you know what? I'm a heel. I'm gonna be the cowardly one. I'm gonna go for the draw, and I'm gonna go 19.
Well, I will say one of you is very close to the answer, but which one?
Bum bum bum.
Unfortunately, Alan, all your deliberations were meaningless there because Liam came within 1. The actual answer is 23 matches, so you didn't have a chance either way. So,
well.
Liam takes another 3 points and seals the first round.
The first set, as any good tennis player knows, is just about warming up, getting a feel for things.
Yep. Getting the blood flowing, overcoming any injuries.
Ask my close personal friend Rafa Nadal. He'll tell you.
This is a Grand Slam. It's a best of 5, so plenty of play left in the game.
Marathon, not a sprint, and like Rafa, I have the physical endurance and the stamina to go into deep waters here and take the trophy home at the end of it.
Let's hope you don't get injured.
I'm already injured. He had a dog bite me this morning.
That does sound very Rafa Nadal-esque, actually. So, next round is the Silver Ant Special, the Voices of Wrestling signature round. You've both, I think, played this one at some point.
Yep.
I believe I've won this one twice, have I? I feel I've done well in this one.
To just quickly go over it for the fans in attendance, it's I will be giving clues that will ascertain to a certain wrestler. If you get, you'll both have a chance to buzz in and guess, and you can buzz in by saying your name. Each player gets one guess at each quiz level, at each clue level. So after the first clue, you get 3 points if you get it correct. If you both get it wrong, then the second clue will be revealed. At that point, you'll get two points. And then finally, last clue. After you've had 3 clues, if someone gets it right, then they get just the 1 point. We have 6 questions. Again, 1 for each category. So, let's go.
Hey, Rob, before we start, what are they doing in the chat? Are they talking crap on me?
So, you have been accused of being a suit and tie tactician as opposed to a more relatable tracksuit manager, Alan. Andrew Rich dropped a very nice The Quiz Community joke, which I did appreciate. Someone was telling Sarah to chomp more loudly. Yeah. Although, to be fair, actually,
They seem to be going easy on you.
It does seem that you've been slightly baby-faced by the sheer dominance shown by Liam. But people are almost warming to you as an underdog at this point. But you're making it hard for them.
Imagine thinking Alan Farrell is an underdog in a wrestling trivia game. Fuck.
Hey, doesn't he have to get like minus points for cursing? Isn't that a thing on Twitch?
Twitch is the home of cursing, and unfortunately also the home of slurs, but it's not supposed to be. Okay.
Let's get on with it.
So, again, buzz in by saying your name, either Liam or Alan. Thankfully, we don't have an Adam Allen situation this time, so I will be able to differentiate between the two. The first clue is...
Sorry, how many people are you unmasking?
Pardon?
How many people are we going to be unmasking today?
6.
Excellent.
1 for each category.
Cool.
The first clue for the first person is... I am a former IWGP champion who made his debut in New Japan, and I hold a victory over Muto. But that victory didn't occur in New Japan.
Liam.
Go for it.
Oh, God.
Satoshi Kojima?
Not the person I'm looking for.
Oh.
you could feel that. Oh God, this has started rapidly from Alan there, but no, you've got a chance to steal a 3-0 lead.
All right, I get to take my time with it, baby. Yeah, slow it down, work a little bit. Okay, we got IWGP champ.
Robin, just to be clear, you mean singles victory, yeah?
Yes, 1-on-1 match.
Great.
IWGP champ debuted in New Japan. New Japan, young lion, we would assume. And he's defeated Keiji Muto 1-on-1.
But not in New Japan.
Indeed.
And are you saying he's only defeated Keiji Muto outside New Japan? Or are you saying the first time he defeated Keiji Muto was outside New Japan?
You know, I can't remember, so I'm going to say first time.
Okay.
But it could also be only, but I can't confirm or deny that.
I'm just trying to do the maths on Tanahashi, because he obviously beat him. He obviously beat him in the Tokyo Dome in 2009. But they were in a champion carnival together.
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure. The year before, and I can't remember if Tana beat him in the champion carnival. So he's my first guy I'm toying around with if I can't think of someone better. Kensuke didn't debut in New Japan, so he's out. Yep. Kojima's out because that was your guess. Tenzan, no. I don't think so.
No, no, he would have. There would have been a G1 match, yeah. I shouldn't be helping you. Sorry, I should shut up.
Guys that Muto would have gone outside New Japan. It's hardly some tricky WCW deal, is it? Where it was like, oh no, because IWGP champion.
Well,
is right. It's a great question.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
We've got to think that if I don't get this, we've both put so much thought into it that that next clue when it comes out of Rob's mouth is going to be such a buzzer beater. It's going to be a race. Ooh. Shinjiro Otani. Oh no, he never had. He never
What?
had. I was just thinking, guys that came through New Japan.
Yeah.
He would have had to come through after Muto, whoever it was. Debuted in New Japan. I just want to. I feel like there's some gaijin that I should maybe be considering.
Alan, I'm gonna have to hurry you up,
Oh,
otherwise we're gonna be here forever.
okay, yeah. Let me just think. Scott Norton, IWGP champion.
Did not.
Could it beat Muto in WCW? No, probably not. All right, Tanahashi.
Not the name I'm looking for, unfortunately, Alan.
All right, here we go.
We move
Buzzers
on
at
to
the ready.
the second clue for 2 points. And it's a nice simple clue, so get ready to shout your names out, but only if you have an immediate answer. I am a Hustle alumni.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Alan.
Go for it.
What's his name?
Shinya
Go Alan.
Hashimoto.
Not the name I'm looking for, Alan.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So there's some people that were in my head that you barked from me. So it could be Nakanishi, based on the WCW thing, but I don't think they're really at the same time. Hustle.
Got the hustle, got the muscle, let's rustle.
Dr. Keith's going to be very disappointed in me that I have failed on the hustle.
So the first victory is outside New Japan. You're not saying where it is. Okay.
That would be correct.
I still don't really know.
Well, there's a few people in my head. There's people like Takada, not Tenru. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be someone who debuted after Muto, but it does make sense that it would be. I'm just doing the math.
Oh, I got it.
Got it?
Damn.
Yeah. Figured it out?
Oh. You're going to be kicking yourself.
Great. Can't wait. Is it Bob Sapp?
It is indeed. Where did that come from?
I was just doing the mental head of like, okay, who's an IWGP champ? Who's in Hustle? And there's like a few, and it was just like, okay, there's Takada, there's Yasuda, maybe. I was thinking like Takayama, and it was just like pick a name, and I was like, okay, and I figured, okay, I didn't make the connection he debuted in New Japan, but then I realized, oh yeah, he's an MMA guy, so he probably wouldn't have done, and he went from MMA to pro wrestling. So
he started training in Wildside, and then I think was very briefly at the power plant, but never actually debuted until he got to New Japan.
Yeah, gotcha. Good question.
So
would you have kicked yourself if you didn't think of it?
I was thinking Takada for a really long time, and then I was like, that doesn't seem right. And then I was like, there's that the Tokyo Dome match, but I was like, is there a UWFI match before that? I just couldn't remember. So that was the one that I was tripping up on.
So the final clue would have been I started my training for NWA Wildside, but it sounded like Alan you'd already got it, so might have not even had a chance to utter the clue if you hadn't got it there, Liam. Okay, so next person for 3 points. I have a 0-2 record, so 2 losses, 0 wins at WrestleMania, both times competing for titles.
That's 0 and 2 overall singles and tags.
Correct. So I'm being asked to reread the question. So I have a 0 and 2 record, so 0 wins, 2 losses at WrestleMania. And both of those matches involved me competing for titles.
Sorry, this is post splitter, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, post get the
Post name
fascism out
change.
of. Yeah, okay.
Get the fascism out.
Okay.
Well, they failed at that.
Yeah.
So hard with Money in the Bank. Oh, Money in the Bank was never. Well, it was for a title for a time, wasn't it? There was the IC
WrestleMania?
title ladder match. Didn't they do an IC title ladder match?
That's not Money in the Bank, though.
Yeah, but I
was-
mean, like big
was just
ladder
yeah.
matches with lots of
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take a guess.
Go for it, Liam.
Was it Carlito?
Not the name I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a sneaky one on top of that, and I'll go with Chris Masters.
Again, not the name I'm looking for.
It's
Okay.
gonna need another clue.
So, second clue for 2 points. I'm a former Royal Rumble winner.
Alan.
What?
Alan, go for it. Need an immediate answer.
Alberto Del Rio.
Not the person I'm looking for, unfortunately, Alan.
Feck.
Shit. Nakamura.
Unfortunately not. Final clue for 1 point. I have a 9 and 0 record at takeovers.
Oh, Asuka.
Oh, Alan. Oscar.
Oh, controversial, but he didn't
say it.
buzz. He didn't buzz
Okay,
in.
fair.
So Alan, like a real heel, slides in there.
To be fair, I knew who it was. I wasn't just stealing his answer.
Grabs the point.
That's fair, sir. That's totally
I
fair.
was literally, as you were reading out the clue, I was still thinking Rumbles, and I went, Women's Royal Rumble, and then I went,
Right.
oh, Oscar, and then the clue was said, and then all of a sudden he was shouting Oscar, and then I was like, oh wait, he never buzzed, I can get this still.
Yeah.
Oh, drama. My God. Oh, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Whew.
Alan grabs the point. Still 2-1 to Liam, though, as we move on to our third masked person. The first clue for 3 points is, I won my most recent Noah match in 2019 at their Ryogoku The Best show.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's...
So, to
Yeah,
clarify, that's both they won the match and it was their last match, not just that they haven't won in Noah since. That was their last Noah match and they won it.
their last Noah match. Okay.
It is last Noah specifically.
So it's not their last match. It's their last Noah match.
Yeah.
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh, okay.
Because, I off the top of my head, I don't remember.
Oh, sure. I watched your show like 3 years ago.
Jesus, you fucking watched everything, didn't you, this week?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
some of us were, taking our time after all the controversies of the last while to give a bit of space from wrestling. Oh, heartless Liam McCann is just watching everything. Oh yeah, wrestling rules. I love all these wrestlers.
To be fair, I didn't watch any of the bad wrestlers, which was very hard. Very hard to find shows that didn't have any of them. Liam.
Go for it.
Tamon Honda.
Got it in 1.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Okay.
3 points.
He was in
Oh,
the old
that's-
man tag. Yeah, I guess.
It's very, very good quizzing.
Oh god.
So the follow-up clues would have been I twice held the GHC Tag Team Championships with Kenta Kobayashi, and then the final one would have been I was an accomplished amateur wrestler.
I'll give you a bonus. Being the soccer fan that you are, Rob. Do you know where I'm going with this?
I do not.
Timon Honda, cousin of Japanese soccer legend Keisuke Honda.
Interesting. An
Yeah.
athletic family.
Hey, Robin, I appreciate you putting a score in the next round, but I don't think that's right.
That is correct. My bad.
Thanks. I'm going to beat Alan fair and square.
That was a real gut punch.
Yeah.
Getting the 3 points there so early.
Sorry.
We have 3 people left, so still,
Yeah.
Potentially 9 points on the line. Plenty of points. The first clue for 3 points. I lost in the main event of the final Universal Wrestling Federation show in 1985.
Oh, fuck me. Um, can I pass in advance? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this clue.
Okay.
So I just got a free guess then.
Yeah, go for it. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yoshiaki Fujiwara.
It's not the correct answer. I think he might have actually won in the main event, but I'm not. I can't confirm that because that's off the top of my head. The second clue is in 1983. I left my home promotion.
What's his name? Oh. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
A lot of hums going on.
Alan
Go for it.
Maeda.
Unfortunately, not correct.
Okay. Total guess here. Is it Sayama?
It is indeed Sayama.
Oh,
Leaving New Japan. Under, at the time, the name of Super Tiger.
I wouldn't have thought he would have been losing in the very protective kind of guy.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh, no, I've given the point to the wrong person. Not 5-1, but 7-1, in fact.
Excuse me.
So I can at best tie this round. This is
This is looking grim. It's going to be we're going to be having a quick break after this round, so it's going to have to be a hell of a second half comeback, unless you can start that comeback right now. So, the first clue for 3 points is, I won a title on the 2004 Super J-Cup show. As in a championship.
I burnt myself guessing too early on this very show in a question a couple of weeks ago. So
what, you want me to guess first? Is that what I'm hearing?
Not necessarily. Just keep myself in check.
Yeah. Okay. A title match? And is it any title?
Correct. But they won a title. They didn't defend a title. They won a title.
Okay, so 2004 J Cup. That's the Osaka Pro J Cup. I'm just gonna guess Eberson.
That is not the name I'm looking for. Alan needs this one to keep his hopes alive in this round.
I have to get it here at this point.
You do indeed.
Yeah. Knowing the tension of the situation, Rob, I'm sure you'll give me that bit of extra time to really mull this through.
Within reason, I will indeed.
Like 4 names have come into my head as all reasonable guesses, and I will admit this will be more or less a guess.
Well,
An educated guess. Great Sasuke is one who I think it could be the Michinoku Pro title. The Tohoku Junior Heavyweight Championship. I was looking up the history of that title recently for something, and I feel like I remember seeing a reference to this show. I saw a reference to a title match on this show in something recently.
Right.
And I think it could have been that. So I'm thinking who would have won that title around this time.
Right.
Sasuke, of course, would be a perennial contender for that.
Was he in the tournament, though?
I don't really remember who was in that tournament, to be honest. I don't think it was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. I don't think it was the GHC Junior Heavyweight title. Or was it? No, I don't think it was the GHC Junior Heavyweight title. Robin, just to be clear, you didn't actually say anything to confirm this was a singles title, didn't you not? This could be a tag title.
It could be.
Yeah.
Then again, it could not be.
You fucker.
I'm just going to throw out a random one here. I've no real logic base other than the fact that it's in Osaka. He could have totally just had it be that he was going to win some schmucky title on this show. Super Delphin.
Unfortunately, not correct. So Liam has won the round, but we'll play it out in accelerated mode, just to see if Alan can retain some pride. But Liam has gone 2-0 up in the grand final. People in the chat calling it a squash. The second clue is this is for 2 points. My most recent match was in March for DDT.
What?
Sasuke. Alan Sasuke.
Nope.
Fuck, I don't know. Mikami?
Nope.
No, that's not right. No.
Final clue is I am one of the most famous opponents of Ebersan / Kikutaro.
Alan Kushinbo Kamen.
'Tis indeed. 'Tis indeed. So you were very close with your initial guess, Liam, because I think he won it off Ebersan
Oh,
in that
okay.
match. So
What was the title?
I don't have that written down, and I don't remember, but I think
The
it was
Osaka Laughter Weight Championship.
Yeah, sure. um, and final one for 3 points. I am a former tag team partner of Koji Kanemoto, and together we won the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles.
Alan Wataru Inoue.
Was indeed.
Damn, nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
bringing back some respectability, but you still have unfortunately lost the round 7-5. Closer than the last round, though.
Oh. Well played, Alan. Well played.
Thank you, Liam.
Oof.
Seems like excel when the pressure is off. Just doesn't bode well for this all on the line third set.
No more slip ups available. The last 2 clues would have been I made the semi-finals of the 2012 World Tag League, which he did with Togi Makabe, and then finally I suffered a neck injury in 2013 that led to my retirement. And as Alan, of course, said, it was indeed Wataru Inoue. We're going for a quick break now, as I will refill my drink, and you will both have the chance to do so. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
See you soon.
Bye.
we are back. Time for set 3. Time for the big comeback. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. The next round is the roll call.
Fuck. Okay.
So, again, we have 6 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. So, very possible this round goes to a tie. 1 is going to be on each category. The way it's going to work, I'm going to name either a championship or some form of accolade. And you will have to list for me in turn, taken in turns, every person who has held that accolade or title or whatever, until either somebody names somebody who has not done that thing, held that title, etc., etc., in which case their opponent will get the point, or or they simply can't name anybody, and again that will lead to their opponent getting the point. If every name...
The guys did this last week, didn't they?
They did indeed.
Yeah.
If,
I like this round.
If every single name is listed off and there's none remaining, then both players get a point, or half a point, but it's easier for me to just write it down as a point. So
Sure.
There will be, chance to separate out ties or whatever. Okay, so Alan, since you are behind, would you like to go first or second on this first question?
Okay, what are the tactics of this one? I would rather go first, I think.
Okay. The title is the WWE/NXT Cruiserweight Championship, and to be clear, this is the one that started its lineage at the Cruiserweight Classic onwards, not the old one that like Hornswoggle and stuff held.
Okay.
There are 15 potential names.
Wait, what? Okay.
Okay. Jordan Devlin.
Jordan Devlin, the current, I think, champion. Oh no, they did a tournament, didn't they? They did a tournament. So
No, but he's also still the champ. The interim thing, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Jordan's got bigger problems on his plate than that right now.
Yeah. TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins, the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic. Back to Alan.
I'm gonna throw Austin Aries in there.
You shouldn't have thrown Austin Aries in there, Alan. He had lots of title matches. He never won it.
Oh no! Oh my god, no!
Alan.
I was being all cavalier. I was like, I wanted to mix it round to try and... Oh no!
I think he had about 4 title shots with Pac, but Pac never lost to him. Pac instead lost to Enzo Amore.
Oh.
And he also lost to Tozawa, yeah?
Ah, yes, he lost to Tozawa, won it back to Tozawa, I think.
Because I was going to be the first... Because I was going to be the guy I was going to say it, and then I was like, no, I'll keep him in the holster just because if he was such a quick reign that maybe Lee might forget and I might be able to use him later. I was thinking far ahead when I wasn't looking at the oncoming car crash that was awaiting me. What might the answer I went with? Oh, yeah, that's appalling.
I mean, the sad thing for you is Tozawa was literally the next name I was going to say. So,
So the 13 names you didn't name: Neville, Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Enzo Amore, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, Leo Rush, Rich Swann, Angel Garza, Santos Escobar or El Hijo del Fantasma, Brian Kendrick, Kalisto, and Akira Tozawa.
Right.
Kendrick was my other guy I was going to say early. I wouldn't have got all 13. I definitely wouldn't remembered Kalisto. Like, I would have been struggling around 8 or 9, I'd say.
I probably would have said Metalik instead of Kalisto, and then that would have fucked me. So,
well, didn't come down to that, as that one ended real quick. The mountain ahead of Alan continues to rise.
Broke early in the third set.
Oh.
It's gonna make the comeback, if it happens, all the more epic. So,
Excuse me.
Liam, you
Hi.
did Alan go first on that one?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh yeah, because it was the third one with wrong. So Liam, you're first up. Sorry, you're first up on this one. The accolade is Global Tag League winners, and that's singles people who were part of tag teams. So there are 18 potential names.
Okay. Rene Dupree.
Rene Dupree, one of the most recent winners. It's correct.
Son of Dr. Wagner.
Indeed.
Marufuji.
Partner. Marufuji did indeed win it. 15 names remaining. Some people missed it in the chat. This is Global Tag League winners. So Noah Global Tag League winners.
Global Tag League winners. I'm so nervous now saying anyone. Like, I have to make sure to be sure. I have to like conjure up a picture of them holding the trophy in my head before I'm comfortable saying it. Oh God.
You've really put the shakes on yourself with your first round, first guess.
I really have. Takashi Sugiura.
Yes, indeed, won it.
Maybach Taguchi.
He has also won it. 13 names remaining.
Takeshi Morishima.
Takeshi Morishima does not appear to be on this list.
No.
Oh,
God.
No, I do not believe he has won the Global Tag League. Unfortunately for you. So, the names that were Akitoshi Saito, Takuma Sano,
Takayama,
Mo Yone, Bison Smith, as you said, Takayama, Kenta, Masato Tanaka, Jun Akiyama, Mitsuharu Masawa, Go Shiozaki, Kaito Kiyomiya, Toru Yano, the Noah legend, Kazuma, and finally easy for me to say, Kazuma Sakamoto. So, Liam goes 2-0 up.
How is Takeshi Morishima not one?
I know.
Freaking every Noah wrestler you just listed. Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Yone won it. Who did Yone team with other than Morishima that was in any way successful?
Marufuji?
I think he won it with Marufuji, but don't quote me on that.
I have no memory.
No.
It's
Guess.
not exactly the most memorable of tournaments to begin with. I'm being told I should call this early because it's an absolute brutalizing. They're comparing you to the Alan. They're comparing you to the Undertaker wrestling in Saudi Arabia. It's a sad sight to see.
That's a low blow, guys. That's really low.
Could have gone with someone cooler than the Undertaker. Thanks a lot.
Could have gone with like
Tenryu against Okada. Come on, something.
Sure. Nakanishi.
Give me
Hey,
something.
Tenryu versus Okada was a good match.
Mm.
This is squash. The next title is name the holders of the Never Trios titles. So again, individual people who have held the Never
Ridiculous.
Trios title. That very
It's like-
memorable title. There are
It's like
28
Rob's-
names.
I'm surprised there's that few. I thought there was gonna be like 56. I was like, okay, Rob's really like looking to embarrass me here by finding like the one person that hasn't won these titles and saying them on my second guess.
There's a lot of repeat winners here.
Who's going first?
That would be Alan first.
Might as well bring some pleasant thoughts into my head. My favorite wrestler of all time, Shingo Takagi.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh, right, he's the car. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
he has,
right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
He is
We're
indeed
never
holding it.
trios titles, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just.
Jesus,
I was
don't
just-
be freaking lads. Come on, I'm on edge enough here.
No. I was genuinely like trying to remember when he won it, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's the current champ.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Now, yes, Liam.
Well, in that case, Takaki Watanabe, aka Evil.
You said Watanabe then. I was like, oh, I'm not seeing him on this list, but of course that is Evil, and he has indeed won it.
The man who saw a great tweet this week where it said it was describing all the LIJ members, and it was Bushi identifies as a lucha sexual.
Bushi has indeed held it many a time.
Well, let's wrap up this stable. Let's go Seiya Sanada.
Sanada has indeed held these belts.
Sonata trivia. He once won the bench press contest at All Japan. Did a show with this workout supplement that was a sponsor of them, and they had like all these like bodybuilding guys, and everyone was doing lots of flexing on the show and that kind of thing. And they had some tests of strength, and there was a bench press contest. And Sonata, who was barely past young lion point at this stage in All Japan, trounced the competition much in the way that Liam is doing to me right now.
Yeah, trying to cover up some of your shame by showing off with some trivia when you can't even get the regular questions right, Alan. We see through
I just thought it was a nice factoid.
It's a very nice factoid.
Strong boy.
A lot of people are saying that's some great info. It's just a shame it's not the question in the chat. It's you to go, Alan.
I will go with a man who likes to have everyone kiss his butt, like I would like everyone in the chat to do to me right now. The master of the Dodon, Ryusuke Taguchi.
He has indeed held those titles.
Let's go with a person who is a failure of a star just as much as Alan is right now, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
An interesting shot, but he has indeed held those belts.
Togi Makabe.
He has indeed, one of the early holders.
I kind of want to do a Sekigun guy next, just to tie this up.
If you hear me typing, it's not me cheating. It's me putting down names on notepads. So.
Yeah. Ricochet
has indeed held the titles.
David Finlay.
David Finlay, indeed.
Satoshi Kojima.
Uh-huh.
Toru Yano.
Lost Kojima on my list. Oh, there he is. Yep.
If we say someone that's already been said, are we?
No, I'll just tell you that it's already been said.
Cool.
You said Yano, yeah, next year.
Yep.
That was the last one.
Yano is gone.
Beretta.
Beretta, yes.
Colt Cabana.
Alan. Oh,
It's all gone wrong. Colt Cabana has not held those titles. Liam goes 3-0 up. You're as far behind as you can possibly be while still having a chance.
man.
I can literally only draw, right?
Yep.
For this round.
Yeah, and then
No, but
overall,
I mean, it'll be three.
yeah.
It'll be 3-all, and then.
There is a tiebreaker if it does get to that point, but
I'm playing.
you know, it's
I
not.
have
It's
to
not
go
looking exactly
perfect
like
in order to get to a tiebreaker. Oh my goodness.
So the names you missed off.
Maybe I should
Going
just let
with
Sarah take over.
with that regular Colt Cabana ahead of Tamatonga, Tangaloa, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Taiji Ishimori, Badluck Fale, Kenny Omega, Marty Skrull, Matt Seidel, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, Manabu Nakanishi,
He was
Big
my next
Mike
guy in the whole
Elgin, Yoshitatsu, Yujiro Takahashi, and finally Big Tom Ishii.
I'll be honest, I forgot about like so many of them holding these titles that I think it was inevitable. I was gonna lose this one at some point soon anyway.
Yeah.
How many of them, Liam, do you think you remembered?
The problem is I probably would have put someone. I wouldn't remember all those, but I probably would have thrown someone in there who hasn't held it. I was thinking like Tenzan, who I don't think has held it.
Correct.
But all the other dads have. Or there's like Yoshihashi hasn't, but there's like some Bullet Club like Chase Owens or something like that. I probably would have gone something, thrown a name in who hasn't held it. But yeah.
So this next one. Sorry.
Once I remembered who won it the first time, I was like, okay, I can get this. But it's just like not tripping up on someone who hasn't held it.
Well, the good news is the pressure is now off me, so I'm surely gonna perform excellently.
Sure. You haven't lost yet. Bring it on.
Just trying to. Some would say the pressure is
on.
off. Some would say it's at its highest now, as this is the point where the title can be snatched away from you completely.
Yeah.
The next belt is and I may be pronouncing this completely wrong because I've never heard it said. I think the Tohoku Junior Heavyweight Championship, which is basically Michinoku.
A championship I have held in my hands when I interviewed Hayato Junior Fujita. I've had it on my shoulder. I pronounced it earlier on the show, Robin. So you should have been listening, and you would have heard how it's pronounced.
Apologies. Although for this show, I've assumed most of what you've been saying is wrong. So.
Oh my goodness! It is a really it is such a heavy title. It's remarkably heavy. It's also remarkably like broken and chipped and in terrible condition, or at least it was in 2013.
Okay, so there are 17 potential names for this one.
And I mentioned that I was looking up the lineage of this title, so Jesus, I better do well in this one. It's ridiculous.
I believe Liam's first on this one.
I was literally going through the title history 2 weeks ago. If I don't win this, oh.
So what's the title name again? Sorry.
Pardon?
The title name again.
The Tohoku Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Fuck. Okay.
I'll give you that it's the Michinoku Pro category.
Yeah. Well, it's just like. So I was looking up a junior title like 4 days ago, preparing for this, and I memorized the list, but I don't remember.
Oh, the list memorization. Oof.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, because Alan already said this person, Fujita Junior Hayato.
Indeed, that would be correct.
Keno,
the longest combined reigns. Where's Hayato on my list? Ah, yeah, there he is. Yep.
Well, this is going to tell me if I remember the list. Is it Keisuke Ishii?
It is not.
Okay.
So that sounds like a different list, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the remaining names, I believe in order of their combined length of reign. Rui Hyugaji, probably butchering that pronunciation.
That's a really hard one to pronounce. I've never been able.
Great Sasuke, Manji Maru, Yoshitsune, Dick Togo, Brahman Shu, just the one of them. Gaina, not sure. Musashi, Atlantis, Taro Nohashi, Kesen Numajiro,
Numajiro.
Super Delphin, Kenbai, Takeshi Minamino, and Kagatora with a 0-day reign.
Do you want to know something funny, Liam? Not that you care, because you're wiping the floor at me anyway. But my next guess was going to be wrong. I thought Daichi Sasaki had it, so I would have been wrong.
Staying in by the skin of your teeth. We go 3-1. The comeback is, well, let's not say on, but if it had to start, it had to start here, and it has. The next one, there's only 9 names. Alan's up first. It's it's ECWA Super 8 winners from the year of 2000 to 2009.
Oh.
And there are only 9 names, as there's 1 repeat winner.
Okay.
Alan, you're up first.
Chris Sabin.
And you're out of the tournament.
Chance Beckett.
Nope.
They both lost in finals, didn't they?
I think so.
My God.
Oh, man.
Chris Daniels.
Yes, twice a winner.
Paul London.
A winner.
Oh my God.
That was
Any guesses there, Liam?
a beautiful way to go.
Just making it completely about me, not even letting Liam win it. Just killing myself dead.
Styles?
Nope. So,
okay.
So Alan, you would have needed 1 correct name to continue the comeback. So yes, the winning names were Christopher Daniels, Loki, Donovan Morgan, Paul London, P.T. Williams, Davey Richards, Jerry Lynn, and then the last 2, far less well known, Aidan Chambers and Nick Logan. Would have been very impressed if you got either of those last 2, but you didn't get 1, so there we go. Congratulations to Liam. It's kind of late. Alan, do you want to play out the rest of the game, or what are you feeling?
I'll play as long as you'll have us, Rob.
Sure. So Liam has sealed a 3-0 victory. He is a champion. We'll have our little championship crowning celebration after the remnants of the game. But what a beautiful way for a champion to be crowned. His opponent confidently thrown out Chris Sabin as a first guess.
I really wish I just went with Chance Beckett, thinking I was being real smart. That would have been funnier. But yeah, I decided to play it safe with my first one. I was like, Beckett actually, I think he might have lost in the final. I better go safe. I'll go with Sabin. Chris Sabin. Oh no.
Unfortunately not. He's the type of name who you feel like should have won it, but didn't. The final one of this category, or this round, is All Japan Women's Championship during the 80s. So from 1980 to 1989, and that's winning the title.
See, the thing, Alan, is like you hit 3 questions where I have no fucking clue, and then you just run ahead and just fucking, you hoist yourself by your own petard, man. You could have just
I'm
Let me
possibly
come-
suffering the after effects of rabies, or the ongoing effects of rabies right now, which is your fault and would explain my erratic behavior on this
Sure.
show. So
Um,
let that
I-
cloud of controversy reign over your victory here.
Mhm.
I would just like
Mhm.
to add in some research from the chat that has provided me with some lovely information that Chris Sabin in fact never made it out of the first round.
Maybe I'm just
Perfect.
confusing with Petey Williams. They are kind of like in the mid 2000s. They were the same person.
Before
go
he slimmed down, Chris Sabin did look a lot like PT. Sorry,
Let's go
you were saying.
Chigusa Nagayo.
I don't believe that's correct. So
Dump Matsumoto.
that is correct. So Alan, all you needed to do was name one correct ECWA Super 8 winner, and you would have won this round, and the game would still be on. But unfortunately, not.
Hubris, man. Hubris.
There was Rimi Yokota, Yokota, Devil Masami, Linus Azuka, as you said, Dump Matsumoto, Itsuki Yamazaki, Bull Nakano, Yumi Ogura, Mika Komatsu, Erika Shizido, probably butchering a lot of these names.
That's Aja Kong.
Oh, well, there we go. Raibun Amada, and Manami Toyota were the 11 names. So
what was the actual score in that?
4-2 to Liam.
So how would I have won if I got an
Sorry,
ECW?
you'd have tied it. My bad. You'd have still been in the game. You still have had a chance at championship glory. The next round is squad goals. So this is one where I will name either two people who formed a tag team and I want the tag team name, or the reverse where I name a tag team name and I'll need the two members for the point. Alan, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray.
Jesus. Brits abroad.
Unfortunately close, but British Ambition.
What a shite name.
I think they were the first NXT Tag Team Champions.
They were.
Liam, D.H. Smith and Tyson Kidd.
The Dynasty. Maybe? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to the chat. It's the Hart Dynasty,
The Hart
I think.
Dynasty? Yeah.
It's the Hart Dynasty.
Okay, Alan.
They weren't wrestling in freaking PCW. It was WWE. Come on, man. Pronunciation is key.
Okay, for that, I'm gonna give Liam the point for that. Liam goes 1-0 up because I think they sometimes may have gone under just straight up the Dynasty.
Sure.
Or Dynasty. The Dashing Ones. Who were they, Alan?
The Dashing Ones, was that Cody and what's that gobshite?
Be more specific, there's lots of them.
Oh, he's a real gobshite though. Like this is Damien Sandow.
It's not that gobshite. It's
Okay.
it's Drew
Different
McIntyre.
gobshite. No, Drew's alright.
Sometimes his professional wrestling promos really are very gobshitey, but
Oh yeah, they are.
I love this company so much that I'm gonna do this same promo at every single crowd I'm in front of. But this crowd is special. Okay, so the Brass Ring Club, Liam.
Don't know.
That would be Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Really?
Over
Yeah,
to Noah.
sure.
Masato Tanaka and Takashi Sugura.
Come on, Alan.
Dangan Yankees.
You're on the board.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 in this round. Next up, Naomichi Marufuji and Takashi Sugiura.
I don't know this. I should know this. No, sorry. I'll just pass it.
That would be Team Iko? Not sure how it's pronounced. I read it off Wikipedia. Back to Alan. Chance to take the lead in this round. The Aggression.
Oh, I love the Aggression. Great theme song. That would be careful not to say Kiyomiya here. Masakita Miya and Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Hell yeah.
Masa Saito and Kensuke's baby boys.
Yeah, boy.
2-1. And then Wild 2 for Liam.
Oh, yes. Can I sing their
Wild
song?
Is it Takayama and Kenta?
It is not. It is...
Okay.
Alan, do you want to throw this one out there for some pride?
Here we go. Morishima and Rikio.
It is indeed.
Right.
Back to Alan. Ricochet and Taguchi.
Oh, what was it? It was the...
Come on.
I can't remember. The assholes.
They are Funky Future.
They were indeed. Liam. Minoru and Prince Devitt.
Oh, I know this.
Prince.
It is indeed.
Pre for short.
2 apiece. And back to Alan. World Class Tag Team.
Keto and Jado.
It is indeed. Where's the score gone? There we go. 3-2 to Alan. And finally, Wild Child for Liam.
That is Manabu Nakanishi and Takao Amori.
That's 3 apiece. Next category. Black Buffalo and Tsubasa.
Infinity.
It is indeed. 4-3 to Alan.
Black Buffalo, by the way, everyone in the chat, if you've never seen that guy wrestle, that is one hell of a wrestler that people don't know about. The guy wrestles in a baseball cap and a buffalo mask. I mean, what's not to love? And cleats. God, I love some Black Buffalo. I might cheer myself up after this horrendous showing by watching some Black Buffalo.
Liam, Joe Lider and Niho El Millonario?
Pass. I have no idea.
That would be oh god, Spanish pronunciations of words I've never read before. La Hermandad Extrema? Maybe? Something like that.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Alan, Jikai Tensho.
What?
If you would like a spelling, you can request it.
That's the team name, and I have to name the members, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Jikai Tensho.
So that's Jakai space Tensho.
I don't know. Pass.
That would be Harashima and Poison Sawada Julie.
Oh.
Jamie OD, did you know that in the chat?
Although I
saw him
believe
in there
during that tag team, Harashima was called Jarashima.
I saw Jamie in the chat earlier. He better have known that, or I'll be very disappointed.
I'm not sure if he's still here. He may have left after you lost a chance to win. In shame of you, he did call you out of saying you're not the only one who's held the title that you were bragging about holding.
Yes, that's true. Jamie also was there.
Ring Crew Express for Liam.
HC Lock and.
Oh, come on, Liam.
That would be the Carnage
no, yeah.
crew, unfortunately, Liam.
Sorry.
It's
Kevin Dunn
Marcos.
and Marcos.
Right.
Gonna rock you like a hurricane.
They're not going to take it anymore. Much like me, as I get ready to make my comeback. Oh no, wait.
Alan, oh God, Kotetsu Yamamoto and Kantaro Hoshino.
What were they called?
And I'll clarify, they also went under another name, which kind of led to this tag team name, but that
The
would very
Flying
much give it
Yamaha
away.
Brothers.
There we
The
go.
Flying Yamaha Brothers. Yes.
That's an awesome name.
I'm just playing for personal pride here and to answer as many obscure things as that as I can to make myself feel better.
They're a very fun team.
Help myself sleep at night.
So this one is because for this period I was kind of very much searching for tag team names because there aren't a lot of them, or at least not a lot I could find. So this one's kind of a stable name as well. This is Riki Choshu and Masa Saito, and there's 2 potential names I'll accept.
I don't know.
Choshu's army is one, right?
Choshu-gun.
Ishin Gundan and or Young Wolves, which I believe was what they were called before they first left New Japan.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
So over to Alan.
How many more questions in this set?
There's only 2 more questions. Alan, you've actually won the round. You've sealed some pride. Who were Footloose?
Samson Fuyuki and Toshiaki Kawada. And there's another team that guys in the chat, if you haven't seen their work, check them out. Especially their matches with Furnace and Crawford. Oof.
6 out of 10.
Burners.
Pretty good. 6 out of 10. Liam, can you get to 4 and keep things close in this round? So the tag team of, and they went under 2 names, Gorin Konbi, which I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of, or just the Olympics.
No, I cannot.
Can I go?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Jumbo and Yatsu.
Tis indeed. See, Alan, as soon as the pressure's gone, as soon as you've got no chance of winning, this is when you start delivering. Strong showing on that round. Well done. And we move into the last round. Can Alan make it look close? Oh dear, that's not supposed to show up because that's not what's happened. This round is.
Oh no.
I have made one for both of you, and I was just going to delete the one that I haven't deleted it yet. I'll delete it now.
My God, that's a knife in my heart, Robin.
Ow. Brutal.
That is now gone. Now we've got that instead. Okay, destabilizing. It's a bit like the roll honor call or whatever I called that round, roll call or whatever it is, but it's for stables. Alan, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first again. It worked well for me that time.
Disobey is the stable.
I have to name all the members?
You have to name one, and then it goes over to Liam,
gotcha.
and you go back and forth. There's six potential names.
Disobey. I'll go with Muhammad Yone.
Indeed, a correct answer.
Takeshi Rikio.
Also a correct answer. 4 left.
Genba Hiryanagi.
Yoshinobu Kanemaru.
2.
Kotaro Suzuki.
And then to tie it up or to give Alan the win, who is the last member?
Little K. Kenta.
Tis indeed. Well done. Strong quizzing. A point each, or no points each, depending on your perspective. but I'll give you a point to make you both look better.
Yeah,
Next up, this is Liam to go first on this one. It's the Nexus, and I'm counting all incarnations of the Nexus, including the new Nexus.
Cool. Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett, the original leader.
Justin Gabriel.
Indeed.
You've got the guys on the screen.
Yeah, you do
Oh,
kind of have the
I
guys
do.
on the screen.
That's true. Hadn't thought that one through.
Heath Slater.
Heath Slater, yes.
Michael Tarver.
Michael Tarver, yep.
Skip Sheffield.
Uh-huh.
Brian Danielson. Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Mason Ryan.
One of the, I believe, the last member. Yes.
CM Punk.
The second to last member and the final leader.
Michael McGillicuddy.
Indeed. Under a very bad name.
Husky Harris.
Under an even worse name, correct.
David Otunga.
That would be correct. 2 left.
I was hoping you had forgotten about him because he was like sat there on the screen. So I was like, oh, he's thought we've named all the guys in the picture. I'll just keep Otunga in case I need him later. And I would have needed him because I'm drawing a blank now. How many left, Robin?
Just the 2
left.
Oof, it's tricky now. Said Mason Ryan. Done McGillicuddy. Oh, what was his name? His real name's Fred. Oh God, why can't I think of his name? Titus O'Neil's partner, Darren Young.
Yep. There we go.
Good. And the last name, which not many people know, John Cena.
Indeed. The Darren Young lookalike. Very strong.
I knew there was someone that was like in it against her will or turned in, and joined them briefly and was kicked out or something like that, and I couldn't remember who it was. And yeah, I probably would. Maybe Cena would have come to me with a moment of inspiration, but I wasn't thinking of him.
The level of quizzing is worthy of a grand final. Very strong stuff. Next one, we're going to Lucha. Los Guerreros del Infierno? Maybe? There's 5 names.
Ultimo Guerrero.
Rey Bucanero.
Correct. Oh, I think that should have been Alan first, actually, there. But so yeah, back to Alan.
Sorry, my bad. Go for it.
Okay. Atlantis.
Not correct, unfortunately.
He was.
Well, let's break out the cage match. Because there are a few more reliable sources.
This is
the problem is
ridiculous.
I'd tell you after the chat, but the chat's not going to know because no one in this chat would.
I know what it was. When he joined them, it was renamed as Los Guerreros del Atlantida because he became the leader. That's scummy. I think he should count, and I should be giving him.
Look, I don't know my lucha. I don't know these things. I just went off cage match.
Did you have anyone else in the hoster lean before we bring up the results?
That's a tag team.
Nope.
Stable. And you know what? Would you have got anyone other than Ultimo Guerrero? Because Alan should have gone first and might have said Ultimo Guerrero. So, based on some controversy,
I definitely would have said Ultimo Guerrero first.
So you know what? I'm gonna call that one a draw.
Okay.
Especially as it doesn't matter because
Sure.
Liam's already won. Easy to be gracious from a position of guaranteed victory. So this is back to Liam going first. This is CTU.
That would be Prince Devitt.
Indeed.
Now, just to be clear, we're only counting guys under one name, so we're not going to go with like mass CTUL.
Correct.
Rob?
Correct.
Robin.
Correct. Okay. Jushin Thunder Liger, aka mass CTUL.
Indeed.
I'm not going to know the mask names, so I'm just going to say who's in them. Gato.
Indeed.
Minoru.
Not the one I thought would follow that one, but yes.
Jado.
There we go.
Black Tiger.
Haven't got that written down. You said it with confidence, and I don't know this era.
Yeah, he was there teaming with them. Let's keep it going for the sake of fun.
Goto.
Oh, he was my. I wasn't sure if you'd have gotten Goto. So we've done Devitt, Liger, Minoru,
Yep.
Geto, Jado, Goto,
yep.
Black Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's weird. Black Tiger isn't on the cage match listing, but if you say it with such confidence and you know the era far better than me.
Who was under the mask? I don't recall.
Rocky.
Oh, so
Right.
yeah, he's listed on cage match as a support member.
Okay.
Sure, we'll give it you. So there's, if we're including that, then there's also 1, 2, 3 other names also listed as support members.
Who's up?
I think it's me.
You went Goto, didn't you? So yes. Back to Alan.
I feel like there's an obvious one I should be dropping here, but I'll reach for a non-obvious one. Takamura.
Indeed. 2 regular members and 3 support members left.
Wow, I'm really drawing a blank. Oh, I got one. Oh, that's a good one.
Pardon?
Got a good one.
Milano?
Listed as a support member, yes.
Oh, was he? Interesting. I thought that would have been I don't remember that. Man who's in the news this week, wishing him best wishes as he battles COVID-19, James Gibson.
Not listed. Nope, not listed anywhere here.
Not even as a support member?
No. So the support members were
He wore the T-shirt in ROH.
Huh. Well, I've stretched for you once. I'm not going to give you this one, especially as this quiz is going very long.
Wow.
So the other members.
He would have been my last guess. I had no one else in the holster.
So the 2 regular members Cage Match has listed is Dick Togo and Super Strong Machine. And then the 2 remaining support members were Taka Michinoku and Great Sasuke.
I wouldn't have guessed any of them. Liam, did you have any of them in the holster?
Maybe a very vague guess at Super Strong Machine, but that would not have been the first person.
I don't remember Super Strong Machine being around with them at all. Do you remember Gibson being in there? Am I going crazy?
Max CTU MZ was Super Strong Machine.
I have no memory of James Gibson in New Japan or related to them at all. So
it was when he was wearing the orange what you call it what Confederate flag tights.
Yikes.
Next up, we've mentioned this team / stable already. Ishin Gundam, so Choshu Army. There are 8 listed members.
Who's up?
That's me going first, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Ricky Choshu.
Indeed. Great poll.
Oh, you just said this. Oh, shit. Oh.
Trying to remember who the tag team partner I mentioned earlier was.
Yeah, I am.
I've got at least 3.
Yoshiaki Yatsu?
Indeed.
Masasaito.
Indeed.
Oh.
5 remain.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm just gonna say Keiichi Yamada, but I don't think that's right.
You would be correct in that it's not right.
All right, let me give my 2 more.
Yeah.
I have Killer Kahn and Animal Hamaguchi.
Both correct. The
Right.
remaining 3 are Isamu Teranishi and Kuniaki Kobayashi, and then finally, a man I'd never heard of, Tiger Taguchi.
Sure.
And then final.
Little known fact, I'll again throw some random trivia out here. A Choshu's Army match was happening in the ring in Cork and Hall as Alan Forel was being born.
How do you know that?
I've checked that out to the detail.
Fucking hell.
Check the time I was born, check the time of the show, watch the match. I like to think that I popped out at the moment that he locks in the Scorpion Deathlock and Cork and Hall rejoices in a big pop, half because of the Scorpion Deathlock, half because they knew many miles away I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Future patron. The last stable we're going to be covering is a stable that I am a big fan of, despite not having seen a whole lot of. It's a Michinoku Pro stable. It's Bad Boy.
Oh, thought you were gonna go Kaientai Deluxe there.
I was also thinking you're gonna go Kaientai Deluxe, and I was getting excited. I don't know this.
There are 7 potential names, and Keno is not one of them. So
Manjimaru.
Manjimaru is correct. So
I got nothing.
Alan, I didn't update your score, but you did in fact win the last 2 rounds. So if you had not said Chris Sabin, we would have been at a tiebreaker by now.
Oh my god.
Although, of course, how things could have changed with the pressure off / the pressure on, who knows?
Oh yeah, I would have certainly somehow shot myself in the foot. I'll take a respectable 3 sets to 2. No one can call this a squash.
Yeah.
This was a 5-set epic.
This is like getting pinned in 5 minutes and having a 15-minute post-match brawl.
That I kick your ass, sure?
Yeah.
But you know,
it's called getting your heat back. It's been called in the business.
Some real WWE booking here, Jesus Christ! Yeah. So finally crowning a champion, and then the champion just gets beat up 10 minutes after the match.
Oh, tremendous.
Do you have any other Bad Boy members before we wrap things up?
Brahman Chu, Brahman K, Fujita Junior Hayato.
I don't have the Brahmins listed.
Well, then your list is wrong, Robin.
Yeah.
Well, man, take it up a cage match. I don't do much research for this. There's a lot of questions to write. I can't be researching each one.
Cage match are probably right on that. I'm not gonna hold myself as an expert that I assumed they were in it, but yeah, Fujita is there.
Fujita is there. Ken 45.
And what's his face? Little mini Hakuchi. What was his name? I can't remember.
Sorry.
Go on.
I got nothing.
Ken 45. Kengo Mishimo. Musashi. Duki. Daokai. No one knows how to say his name. And finally, Takeshi Minamino.
Minamino? Is this the little bald guy not there?
Cage Matt says no. And who would I to be arguing with that German beam-off? Yes, so there we have it. I will not waste my tiebreaker, and I'll keep it for next time we actually need a tiebreaker.
Hey, fair.
Because it's quite an interesting one, and I don't want to waste it. So, we have ourselves a champion. he lifts not only the world's hardest quiz determination league trophy, he gets a nice fancy crown that I have wonderfully stuck on top of his Twitter image, and a wonderful Voices of Wrestling Championship belt trophy. He's the inaugural champion. He will be defending, depending on schedule, in future weeks. Congratulations, Liam.
Thank you very much. I would love to rip into Alan with a vitriolic, hate-filled, disgusted promo, but with the quality of play and the grace with which he played, I can't do that. I have to give him respect. I have to respect his play today.
This is like when
Don't worry.
Tanahashi made up with everyone in DDT before leaving, and he did a PowerPoint presentation, and they all cheered.
But don't worry, Alan. If you want to come and get destroyed by me again, the door is always open.
Ooh.
And if any challengers are sitting around and they want to come at the king, they best be prepared to kneel.
Oof.
I want to see Jojo Remy in here after it was his victory over me in Joe Gagne's 5-star match game that made this competitive animal come out and meet us obsessed to win a wrestling quiz during this lockdown, and what led me to you guys, and what led me to this final. So I think Jojo should follow suit in here, and we can have a big clash of the titans between Jojo and Liam, and see how that shakes out. I think they'd be pretty even on a lot of the same kind of categories, the same eras and promotions. I'd like to see, like, it was a Noah specific quiz that Jojo beat me on, and Liam obviously showed himself to be quite equipped in the old Pro Wrestling Noah here today. So that's a titanic that's one you should try and book, Mr. Quizmaster.
Okay. Well, I've got a few ideas for stuff coming up. I think we're gonna take a week off next week, to give myself a chance to recover after the conclusion of the epic tournament that we've seen conclude today.
And what a job our Quizmaster has
thank
done
you.
hosting
Very
this,
kind.
everyone. Round of applause. And I have no reason to be sucking up here at this point after losing.
Not at all looking
question.
for a title shot.
No, I'm gonna ease my way into comedy matches on the undercard. I'm gonna hang out in the chat, and then maybe down the line, I might have that one legendary or Legends last run. When can they even still go anymore? Will be the question that's asked. But right now, I'm gonna put my feet up like Jun Akiyama and DDT, work a few comedy matches. That
slap the fuck out of some trainees.
Liam, look, you've already told us you don't care about the recent events in pro wrestling, but I mean, you don't have to make it so blatant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop. I've been watching a lot of. No, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. When you're in a hole, stop digging. So I've got a couple of ideas for stuff to come up. I think we might do I've got a slight twist on the battle royal idea we did in the past, and I think I've got a plan to do that in the future. To bring up a first challenger for Liam at some point. So that'll be open to everyone in the chat, because I know for a while it hasn't been completely interactive as kind of the semi-finals have been locked in. I'm also I think, since the Voice of Wrestling team did beat the All-Star team, which you're a part of, Liam, at least one of those people deserves a title shot. So we'll probably have some sort of triple threat match there to give one of them a title shot against you. And then beyond that, I really enjoyed doing the trios Voice of Wrestling versus All-Star team match. I thought the way the teams work quite well. So I thought it might be quite fun to do a trios tournament. So as I said, we're going to have a week off next week. But if
you're going to bring Toriano in for that, Robin?
Maybe. Noah Legend, as we've learned today.
And never trios champion.
Indeed.
But Colt Cabana will not be invited.
No, Colt Cabana banned. yeah, so if anybody who wants to be a part of that trios tournament, if you can find 2 partners, just send me a DM and I'll stick you in the tournament. Probably looking for 8 teams for that.
I'm gonna put this one right out here right now. I'm gonna call my shot. Gonna go patriotic. I'm gonna make a call to arms for my fellow Irishman, Adam Joyce, my semi-final competitor, opponent. Gave me a great fight. Adam Joyce, I've got a space for you right alongside me. And Liam alone, we had our issues in the Battle Royal, but I would be proud to fight alongside you. Team Ireland. Let's make it happen, guys. Come on.
Would be a powerful team, a team to be reckoned with. So anyone watching this, if you can find 2 partners, or if you're maybe want to participate but don't have 2 partners, I'm sure if you stick it in the chat or the comments or something, there'll probably be some other people looking for a team to join. So yes, form your teams. One of you DM me, and I'll stick you in the tournament. So yes, that's the rough plans for the future. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to both Alan and Liam, especially Liam as our new champion, our first champion.
And the last champion. I have no intention of losing this, so
that's a bold claim, but hasn't been proved wrong so far. You have yet to lose any sort of quiz. Well, no, you did lose a trios match, so
yeah, that's true. It's true.
It's not a singles, but there is a slight chink of vulnerability shown. Gotta don't want to push someone so hard that it becomes boring. If you don't want a super Cena syndrome. So yeah, it's quite late and I'm quite tired. So
yeah.
Good night, everybody, or not if you're in Australia, I guess, but. Goodbye, and thank you for watching. I'll be hanging out in the chat in the Discord for a little bit afterwards. But yeah, goodbye, and be nice to each other.
Thanks, guys. Bye.